Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. So, since last time, I penned the villagers in around the farm to try and get them to breed, and it eventually worked. So I threw a few more beds down to see how many we could end up having, and there ended up being quite a few of them down there. I also then managed to do some enchanting and make myself a diamond pick with Fortune 3, Unbreaking and Mending. Fantastic! But then, sad news everyone. I died. I was collecting sand down by the riverbank and I was in a little hole and a stray creeper just dropped in right behind me. I had no shield, no way to get out, I was stuck and I was dead. Disappointed about that one, but it was in the middle of the day and I think it was just bad luck. So I did lose another life, which is a little bit disappointing, but we've got lots of exciting things to do this episode. We're going to do the main project in a bit, which is going to be something I've never done before in survival. I'm really looking forward to doing it. But first, we've got a couple of little jobs to do. First up then, these villagers. We need to let them free and roam around the village. Now, whilst I've been about the village, no mobs have spawned. The lighting seems to be working out really well. I think what we'll do is we'll also release the sheep, and I will also release some of the cattle. Oh, a wandering trader. We'll have to go and speak to them. Let's do that now. Hello? Hello? You must be tired and weary from your travels. Please, can you give me things at a really good price? No, nothing. Blue ice, actually. It could be. I mean, I don't have the stuff to... Right, okay, I'm getting distracted. So what we'll do is we'll get these fences chopped down, and then we'll have to put some beds in the village because most of these rooms are missing of beds, and then we'll let everybody get settled in. It'll be lovely. And then in here I have some profession items. So villagers now in this version of Minecraft have profession items, and that the one that they choose to work with is the profession they become. It dictates their trades and stuff. So we're going to have to get all these. In fact, I'll pick that up now. There we go. And we'll go and pop it in the houses along with the beds. And there we go. So, that is now my inventory full of stuff. So I'm going to go and put some of that back. But all the sheep and all the cows and all of that are all out of their pens and sorted. So they can wander free and enjoy the village and hopefully safely be safe in these areas. So I'll just quickly take the bags out and we'll put some of them in the rooms, and we'll also put some profession items in. There we go. So I think what we'll do is in this room, because it's the one nearest to there, we'll pop a bed down, but then also they can have a composter. So normally I would put one item per bed, but there's a composter out there already, so they can share one inside and share one outside. Then in here, there's room for a couple of beds. There we go. And we can have, let's have a grindstone and stone, no, a smithing table. No, that's not a grindstone. Stop it. There we go. Grindstone and smithing table. So I'm just going to nip round, pop all the beds in the buildings, put all the bits and bobs in there as well. And then these guys will have places to make their own. Look, that guy's already considering moving into that house. Oh! And you've become a toolsmith, and we can sell you coal. Well, thank you very much. And there we go. Now, not all of these places have profession items in them, but we can put more in at a later date if we need to. But it's just nice to have this place open and free for them to roam around. Now the next little thing is actually just down here, so that's quite nice. Look, I've started labelling the world map. So we've got a label down at spawn, and that tells us where spawn is, and then we've named the town. So it's called Stumbleton. It was inspired by one of the comments, which I'll pop on the screen now if I remember. So thank you very much for your suggestion. We still need to name the golems in this town in Stumbleton. That's what we're calling it now. We'll do some tidying up at some point. But over here, this area here, which I've done a little bit more exploring around, this is where our base is going to be. And what it's going to be is what you guys helped me out with. So I asked you lot what you think I should do. I had comments on the video, social media, people talking about it on Discord, and what I've come to the conclusion is I'm going to pull your ideas together and come up with kind of a mixture of them. So we're going to have a base that's in the sky, which is a fortress that has a treehouse in the middle of it, with a bubble elevator from the ground going up through to the Sky Fortress, with underground bunker-style dungeons with all the farms inside. And that is pretty much what we're going to do as the first main base. So we've got an underground bunkery farmy thing with a bubble elevator going up to a Sky Fortress with a treehouse in the middle. I'm still working on exactly what's going to be in the fortress. There's going to be a map room, there's going to be a hall of achievements, and there's going to be a workshop and storage and all sorts of things. Lookout towers, maybe mob spawn up, we'll have to see. So that's what we're going to be doing. Some other good ideas was a boat on the water. What we'll do is probably use that idea for an outpost, and some people suggested an underwater base. Again, a good idea, and I'll probably use that for an outpost at a later point. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to pick up my resources. We're going to head from Stumbleton. We're going to go out over to this desert, and we're going to start by creating the bubble elevator up into the sky. I've never built one of these in survival before. You saw me collecting the sand where I lost my life, and a good amount of that sand has already been turned into glass. So let's just dump these spare bits here. Actually, what I might do is take that chest. Where did the chest go? There we go. I've got a few supplies here. So we've got a yellow bed for me. Got a few iron, some logs, some dirt, a bit more sand, a load more glass. And what we're also going to need is we're going to need some kelp. So we've got some kelp there. We might have to fetch some more on the way. Make sure we have a boat with us, and we've got wood for a crafting table, but there's not a lot of wood. Have we got more wood in here? We do have some more wood there. Is that all that sort of wood that we've got? We've got some planks there. We'll take the planks as well. Just checking here. Yep, we can always come back for more stuff if I need to. But the idea is I want to be able to build the entire bubble elevator, the base and the top, all in one go, without having to come back. And I think I've got everything I'll need to do it. So, what I'll do is we'll head on out, probably have a sleep in the bed. Okay, so my bed's been stolen again. But what we'll do is we'll head out in the morning, across the land, to the river, probably row across here and go to the new desert, whatever we're going to call it. There's a few reasons why I chose this desert. One, I wanted a desert because it doesn't rain in the desert, and I hate the rain. There's a village nearby. There's a what do you call it? A monument under the ocean nearby. There's loads of stuff under the water over here. And down here, there's mountains, so we may have a mine in there. And over the water, there's also a snowy area, which I just managed to find. So, I'll have a nap, and we'll make our way over there and get cracking. The sun is setting, and we are arriving at our destination. So, what we'll do is we'll quickly hop out the boat, and before anything terrible happens, we'll have a kip. There we go. Seems like a good idea. And plop, we're done. So let's take the boat as well. We don't want to leave anything behind right now. And I've got the map pieces with me to try and work my way roughly to the... I think we're just going to go roughly to the middle. It doesn't matter when you're building a sky fortress exactly where the layout's going to be. Because... I mean, it doesn't matter what's on the ground. It's just going to be up in the sky. But I do want the elevator to go from standard ground level, so the level we're at now. So what we'll do is we'll get roughly towards middle. We'll have a look and see what what's about, and then we'll pick a good point from there. So this bit is a little bit hilly, but not all of it is. And what I'd like to do is also have a nether portal nearby as well. So this area here, that's largely flat over there. This is a bit hilly, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It'd be alright, I think. This area out there looks really flat and nice. So I think... I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Somewhere around here, I think, would actually be a good place to put it. So let's just pop the maps down and see what that looks like overall. So plop, 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 and plop. Okay, let's get in the right way around. Nope. Get the right way around. Oh my goodness. Right way round. Okay, so that's where I was. And I think that's a good area because all of this round here is raised land. And this area here is kind of a big, circular, relatively flat area. Here. So this kind of, between those hills, all around here, this is a relatively flat point, and this is relatively close to the centre. So this is where we're going to be building. So a temporary workstation's going down. We'll pop our furnace down, and a couple of crafting tables, or at least one crafting table. Now, one of the things I didn't bring, which I was going to bring originally but then didn't, was a chest. But it's okay, we've got enough oak planks to make a chest. And then I could put a load of stuff inside the chest. There we go. Using that diamond pick that I made between episodes. It's a good pick, that. Let's put a load of things in here that we probably won't need. Now, one of the things we will need is soul sand, and I didn't bring it. Oh, well, never mind. We've got to go underground anyway, and we've got to put the dirt in with the kelp to begin with. So, let's have a good look again. This cactus. This cactus marks the spot where we were going to dig. So this bubble elevator is going to come from beneath the ground up. And what we'll do is we'll start a few blocks down, and next to the bubble elevator, I'm going to just mine out a little bit so that I can access the bottom of this. Here. There. I'm going to need some... Oh, I didn't mean to mine that much out. Wow, this pick is so fast. There we go. We're going to have to put a piece of sandstone there so we can put sand on the top. Excellent. And then I think what we'll do is we will fill in this hole and that hole and that hole. And I'll just take that bit out. And this is where our tower's going to start roughly. So for now, we'll put a piece of dirt there, but we'll change that to soul sand later. Now, can I put kelp straight on it? No, it needs to be waterlogged. Okay, that's not a problem. Let's get that sand filled in. Brilliant. Now, to waterlog that and not get myself soaking wet, I'm going to use a signpost. So let's get our oak planks, make a stick. There we go, we've got 3 oak signs. Just pop that down there. Where is it? There it is. Once we've built it, I'll be able to see it better. So we'll pop that there just so that we don't get water flying all over the place. We'll put our bucket of water... No, we'll do the bucket of water... Oh, no, we'll do a test first. So we're going to put the bucket of water there. The water flows down. We add kelp there. And then kelp above it. And as soon as the kelp then hits what I believe to be the water source block on the top, they all become water source blocks. You can break it, and then if I take it out of the top, see, look, that's a water source block now. It's not flowing water. Brilliant. Okay, so that does work. So now I just need to build the glass going up. And I was thinking third-person time-lapse, but it's just a tower. So here we go. And I think that's going to do it. So we may have grass or stone flooring or something. I don't know yet, but at the top of here, we're definitely going to have something. So for now, we're going to start with the foundations or the beginnings of what will be the underside to this thing. I think what I'll do is I'll just stretch that out another layer, because this fortress on top, it's going to be quite big. There's going to be a landing room, which is going to be good, a great hall, which is going to house all of our achievement items in. So the first bell from the first village we found, the first diamond on the server we found, and all sorts of things like that we'll have in the hall. Of course, we're going to have an absolutely fantastic workshop. But this is going to be the start of the first big base. And to be honest, that's a terrible name. So I need you guys to come up with a decent name for that. Now I need to get down. And down is quite a long way away. So what I'm thinking is that if I do a water blade and then pop the water, because I need the water in here to be able to then plant the kelp. So if I do a water blade going down there, put it in there quickly, and then ride this water droplet down. And I want to get down, and I want to find my bed, which I haven't got on me. Ugh! Ugh! Now there are creatures nearby, so I don't know if I'll be able to sleep. Certainly will be able to sleep if I just throw my bed on the floor. But ideally I want my bed up there. That was close. Come on. Right. So now I have to put the kelp in, and I'm pretty sure I've got enough. At least I hope so, because if I don't, I might get stuck part way. So I need to get inside this and climb up and kelp up the middle. Ooh, right, okay. So I'm going to have to take out this block as well, I think. Where did that go? I lost that piece there now. But it's okay. I've got enough bits of sandstone, so that can be temporarily replaced with sandstone. That can come out. And then I'm going to try and get my last breath of water. Last breath of water. Last breath of air. And let's go for it. Here we go. So, kelp. Okay, this seems to be working. I don't know if I can just build this. I can't just build this from the top. I have to get all the way up to the top. And I'm running out of air. Oh, this is going to be close. Okay, I'm out of air. I'm starting to take damage. Must be near the top now. I ran out of kelp, but I got to the top. That was close. That was quite... Oh no, I've got no way of getting down. I'm going to have to borrow this again. Okay, I'm going to nip off and get more kelp. And I will be back soon to finish this off. Oh, I didn't replace any of my hearts. Thank goodness for that, though. Right. So we've got kelp going all the way up this thing now. So all I need now is to put the soul sand in the bottom. And then we'll have balls all over the place. I better eat some fish before I die. Right. To the nether. I'm back with soul sand in hand. So, first things first, let's get rid of all of the kelp in this tunnel tubey thing. This should be quite good to watch, so if we just do this. All the way up it goes. And then swap this dirt block out for soul sand and we should start seeing bubbles. Yep, looks like we can see a few bubbles peeking through the glass. Let's see how it works. Let's oh, right, okay. I'd never done one of these in survival before, so let's find out how. Oh my, I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm not stuck now. Oh, I'm whooshing. Oh, I really are. Oh, there we go. Haha, fantastic. Oh, that's brilliant. So there we go, folks. The bubble elevator. Now, there's going to be some bits that I do down at the bottom, because we want to be able to collect items from the farms in the underground bunker and push them into this water elevator as well and out the top, where we'll collect them up here and put them into our storage room. But that is for another time. For now, I have successfully made my bubble elevator. Let's go down to the bottom. This isn't the way I'm planning to get down all the time, by the way. I do need a way down, but I'm going to figure that out soon. I'll probably do like an oasis pond, probably here, fill this with water, put some palm trees over, and then I can jump off down into it off some sort of magically awesome diving board statue thing. But that is for another day. Today's objective was to build this magnificent great glass bubble elevator up into the sky above the clouds, and to be able to get up there in a matter of seconds, which it works absolutely beautifully. So there we go, folks, the great glass bubble elevator by Hellish, and next time we'll do another part of this massive fortress basey thing. It may be the arrival area, it may be part of the underground bunker. Leave all your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments section. I do read them all, and please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell if you want to be able to follow all of these episodes. So that's going to be all for me. Thanks for watching, take care, and for now, goodbye.